Hi everybody, it's me, Bryson Booker, and I'm glowing. Ugh. Anyway, I got a review for you today. Today, I'm going to be reviewing my classic GameCube game from 2003. This is the Fairly Odd Parents Breakin Da Rules. And if you watch my summer promo, this is one of the reviews that appeared in the promo. And you think I would do it like the first week of the summer season, but I didn't get a chance to, so I'm going to do it now, since it's still summertime. This is a game, of course, based on the Nickelodeon television series, The Fairly Odd Parents, which is actually still running on television today. It started back in 2001. 2002, 2003 was kind of its golden age season. Uh, Now that they added the baby and the dog, I think it kind of got a little, but it's still, I mean, it's watchable. I mean, at least it did a lot better than Tough Puppy, Butch Hartman's other creation that really didn't last an entire season. Maybe it lasts like 2 seasons, but he stuck with this, and I'm thankful he did. But anyway, this is a game from, of course, THQ, when THQ still made games, and another thing I found out, THQ is actually gone. And for some reason, I was kind of confused for a minute because I thought they were still making games with the new logo they got. And, God, I hate the logo. Looks so modern. But anyway, I thought they were making new games, but turns out they're not. They actually stopped. And so, if you're a holder of THQ games, I would recommend keeping those games because, first of all, they're freaking good. Second of all, who knows? Might get something for them. Anyway, the basic thing of this game is there's a whole bunch of levels. Can't count them all right now, but here's some scenes. This is the final level, uh, and there's a unique way this game's divided. I'll explain that in a minute. But I'll read the description to you. Be careful what you wish for. Cosmo and Wanda have lost the rules book and need Timmy Turner to get it back. With chaos at every turn, Timmy's got to use his witches wisely, ultimately to defeat one person who he dreads the most, Vicky. So the whole story plot, Vicky, okay, they're in Timmy's room. Timmy's asking about the rules, uh, and it ends up in Vicky's hands. And so with this rule book, Vicky does the unthinkable and goes to all these levels, and you have to beat her up to get a page of the rules back. And at the end, eventually, Jorgen von Strangle comes out, and you have to go through this special, hard, challenging world to get the final page of the rules. I mean, this game is a mix of fun and challenging, and during that time, you get to make all these nice wishes, which uh, I think this it wasn't a sequel, but it was made by the same companies, THQ and Blitz Games. Shadow Showdown. I think Shadow Showdown did a little bit better than this game, but it's still a good game for what it is. Shadow Showdown was released a year later. Your bonus features include 8 exciting clips from the hit TV show The Fairly Odd Parents, exclusive game interview with creator Butch Hartman. Now, there was a book that came with this, and of course, I don't have the booklet with me. It's lost somewhere. I had this game for a long time. It's lost somewhere, but it had all the levels in it, and I was trying to find it so I could show it to you guys because it had every single level that you unlock on here. And you unlock the levels. Uh, it's it's at this place called Timmy's house. This is your hub, and at first you start out with about 4 levels. Let's see, yeah, four levels, which include Timmy as the boy Chim Wonder, Timmy as a squirrely scout called the Badge Too Far. Each episode has a name. Mini Timmy and the Vicky virus. Those are the first four levels, and that's in Timmy's room. Once you beat three of those, or all four, then it opens the door to downstairs. Then you have four more levels that you have to complete. And then you open different rooms and different areas of the house with four or three more levels that you complete. And finally, you're transported, blah, 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 to Jorgen von Strangle's area where you complete the last and final level. And that's pretty much the format of the game. Each episode has about three missions to complete. If I'm wrong about that, let me know. Anyway, you got three missions, and of course, during those missions, you'll need special Fairly Odd Parent help from Cosmo and Wanda. And the thing about this game, the only annoying thing about this game, these freaking fairies talk so freaking much. It's ridiculous. When you're trying to complete a challenge, Cosmo and Wanda pop out of nowhere. Hey Timmy! Hey Timmy! Hey Timmy! And they say something stupid, and then they go away, and then you lose focus. I think that's the challenge of this game, is the doggone fairies. They stopped doing that in Shadow Showdown, and they finally shut them up. But in this game, they talk periodically, and I find that the only annoyance. The soundtrack is golden. I mean, the songs on this game is like catchy and will stay in your head forever. The gameplay is great, and the graphics look pretty good too. The only thing, yes, there is game over. So once you lose all your lives, you're done. You gotta restart from your save checkpoint, and you'll run into save checkpoints often. So that's a good thing. What's another thing? To make a wish, you have to collect five, yes, five magical stars that are scattered throughout the level. So Timmy has to run around and get them. And they're a little slippery, so you gotta kind of run after them. And in Shadow Showdown, they actually lowered this down to 3 stars per challenge. But on this game, it's actually 5. 5 is kind of challenging, but hey, they're not too far to find. I mean, if you just keep going with the level, you'll eventually run into one and then be able to make a wish to help you. The powers are great. They're pretty good. I mean, they're simple. Every time Timmy gets a wish, it's a simple type of movement, but it will help you. Trust me. Overall thing of this game, it's pretty good. Like I said, the only annoyance is the freaking talking. I mean, yes, you can press A to skip past all that talking, but when Cosmo and Wanda just come out of nowhere and start just yabba jabba 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 jabba, it kind of screws you up. And you're like, come on now. Sometimes you just gotta turn the voices off in general because they will throw you off guard. And when you press the R button, that also makes Cosmo and Wanda appear. The R button on the GameCube controller are this was released for any other systems. For if you press a certain button on your system, Cosmo and Wanda will appear and say some more stuff. And I don't know why they did that, because they appear out of nowhere in general, saying random crap. But that's the only thing with this game. Overall, it's a great game. It's a great game, a great classic game. And I'm going to be sure to do a review on Shadow Showdown next. So I hope you enjoyed. Pick out this classic GameCube game from 2003, the Fairly Odd Parents' first game, Breakin Da Rules, from Nickelodeon, THQ, and Blitz Games. Thank you.